strategist at Embrace, the movement for mothers. And so that's what we tackle in the first hour. We're going to be looking at an appeal to South Africa's National Department of Health. And this, of course, having to do with acknowledging obstetric violence and being committed to some form of change. And we'll see how that memorandum has sort of unfolded in terms of meeting the demands of Embrace. But I do understand that there are quite a few in the coalition in the fight against obstetric violence. And so that comes your way in the first hour. In the second hour of the show, we get more conversational as well as more musical. So I'd love to hear from you. Do find us on WhatsApp, +278 3288 6684.
African Diaries, weekdays, 10 till midnight.
Che manchetti calerato legalo won't be much of your behavior. I can born in the phone, baby, give a feeling. I'm blinded by love and it's okay. It's not stupidity. Calerato le juan. On soir song, we are wheeling. Rata song, we are wheeling. Choco mela song, we are wheeling. Rata song. On soir song, we are wheeling. Rata song, we are wheeling. Choco mela song, we are wheeling. Rata song. But you leave me for someone, it should be better than me. It's about what I'm feeling now. If you vanish, I won't regret. At least get hard and rata. It means there's too much love inside of me. One sort of song, we are wheeling. Rata song, we are wheeling. Choco mela song, we are wheeling. Rata song, we are wheeling. One sort of song, we are wheeling. Rata song, we are wheeling. Choco mela song, we are wheeling. Rata song, we are wheeling. Mukoni, monaring, rata now. Le rato la, l'enseno madi, kinyaka urata. Kiubicha mukoni, monaring, rata now. On twara sa, we are wheeling. On rata sa. We are wheeling, Choco mela song. We are wheeling, Rata song. We are wheeling, Rata song. We are wheeling, Rata song. We are wheeling,
Channel Africa, where every moment is an African celebration. Feel the energy. Feel the connection. Channel Africa, the African perspective.
Ukubonakala kajamburanga ubangamisa masiku ya mino unyeleti ya mino uboninga busiku janga ungwangulatilo wanga unyika muhlobo eka butomi bya mino Kitla go direla tsohle moratiwa nziwa wena akuna lexi nga hi hambanisaka mina na wena ri tlatula mmogo go ya go ile akuna lexi nga hi hambanisaka mina na wena ri tlatula mmogo go ya go ile wa mina se famba na mina uchushayaka wanchirilecha rametaye waka upumula miyoho utawa yaka usitsabelo saka dora yematla litlotlo laka nzita ku endlela hinkwaswo murandziwa muratiwa nziwa wena akuna lexi nga hi hambanisaka mina na wena ri tlatula mmogo go ya go ile akuna lexi nga hi hambanisaka mina na wena.
So Chibambu coming in, and this one titled Nziwa Wena. Before that, we had Mutlanalo coming in with Khoyakhwile. 11 minutes after 10 p.m. Central Africa time. If you've just joined us, welcome to it. This is African Diaries. Sheilan Dikumana keeping you company. And so what we're going to do whilst we're in the rhythm of things, we are going to take a quick breather, a bit of music, and then we scribe in our diary.
Big conversations about Africa's climate future are coming to Johannesburg.
Africa's future is on the agenda. Don't miss your place in the conversation.
Channel Africa, in partnership with Wits Business School, presents Africa Matters. Climate change, financing, Africa's recovery on the 25th of March. Join us live.
We are excited to be broadcasting live this Wednesday at the Africa Matters Summit.
Do join us there. It's going to be a very wonderful gathering of Africans.
Broadcasting directly from Wits Business School. Real conversations, real solutions.
So join the conversation.
Africa Matters.
Be part of the conversation.
Only on Channel Africa. The voice of the continent, now online, with all your sports fixtures, lifestyle, and more.
Mzansi, less than 100 days to go from the 11th of June to the 19th of July. Your national broadcaster, the SABC, brings you every moment live. Watch on SABC3, stream on SABC Plus, and stay connected on SABC Radio. Download SABC Plus now and be ready for kickoff. SABC is the official broadcaster of the FIFA World Cup 2026.
Africa's voices, Africa's journeys. They're all on African Diaries.
Baby girl, I love you so. I will never let you go. Never seen a girl like this before. I just wanna let you know, baby, that you were beautiful to me. Now you are one Mario. Now you are one Carigo. Never seen a girl like you before. I just wanna let you know, baby, yeah, that you were beautiful to me. See, many men, them are toasting you, but I'm the only one for you. The love you need, I will give to you more than any man can give to you, baby. 'Cause you were beautiful to me. I know many guys, them loving you, but I'm the only one for you. See all the love I will give to you, more than any man can give to you, baby. Yeah, yeah. 'Cause you were beautiful to me, beautiful to me, yeah. Oh yeah, now, fine lady, scatter the floor, fine lady, give it to them, fine lady, back room up, fine lady, give me the wine, fine lady, give me the wine, give it to them, fine lady, back room up, fine lady, yeah, yeah, fine lady, scatter the floor, fine lady, give it to them, fine lady, back room up, fine lady, give me the wine, fine lady, give me the wine, give it to them, fine lady, back room up, fine lady. Baby girl, you're just too fine. When you walk about, you blow my mind. Baby, me plus you combine. 'Cause I really want to make you mine, baby. You were beautiful to me, so beautiful. See, many men, them are toasting you, but I'm the only one for you. The love you need, I will give to you, more than any man can give to you, baby. 'Cause you were beautiful to me. I know many guys, them loving you, but I'm the only one for you. See all the love I will give to you, more than any man can give to you, baby. Yeah, yeah. 'Cause you were beautiful to me, yeah. Oh yeah, now, fine lady, scatter the floor, fine lady, give it to them, fine lady, back room up, fine lady, give me the wine, fine lady, give me the wine, give it to them, fine lady, back room up, fine lady. See, many men,
Winning the hearts of very many. His name is Rick Hassani, and this one is titled Beautiful to Me, bringing us to 16 minutes after 10 p.m. Central Africa time. It is time for us to scribe in our diaries. Dear African Diary, some of us shop to feel better. Others collect knowledge to feel in control. Either way, we're all just trying to comfort ourselves. We chase certainty to avoid the discomfort of not knowing. Retail therapy? Well, that's something I read on and To me, honestly, it feels like a quick happiness boost. A new outfit, fresh shoes, even skincare. Sometimes that little treat lifts your mood and your confidence is instantly restored. And honestly, sometimes you need that. A small moment of joy. But maybe the real question is, are we healing or just distracting ourselves? Now, I'll leave that to you.
African Diaries, weekdays, 10 till midnight.
More life, ping ping the sight for sore eyes. Dark days, friends with you, it's alright. Turn that pain to fuel to survive. Ooh, ooh, now I'm stronger. Backstage in the coupe like Lusha. Spin moves in the paint like Jordan. Girlfriend on the bullshit, that's Taurus. Star signs, pull up and shine at Nostra. Galaxy boy, that's culture. I've been on top for a long time. Champion cheats on my beat combines. People say hip-hop died, that's nonsense. Thank God they showed their true colors. Switched up piano like bugs. All in my feelings, I can't conceal it. I take it all away. I'm playing it hard to get. This life is different. It's risky business. Lemons to lemonade. Lemons to lemonade. It tracks suit, Versace. Pull out the set. Zip up the off-white, up to the neck. Turn up the AC, it's hot in the sack. Call up the slate queens, pull out the ace. Track suit, Versace. Pull out the set. Zip up the off-white, up to the neck. Turn up the AC, it's hot in the sack. Call up the slate queens, pull out the ace. Ooh, ooh. Pull out the set, zip up the off-white, up to the neck. Turn up the AC, it's hot in the sack. Call up the slate queens, pull out the ace. Track suit, Versace, pull out the set, zip up the off-white, up to the neck. Turn up the AC, it's hot in the sack. Call up the slate queens, pull out the ace. Keep up. Nice ting with the lips and the curves. In my corner, a 10 on my lap. Maradona, I'm giving her some class, Cabernet Sauvignon, huh? When I made her gag, I was going for her tonsils. When I met her dad, I told him I'm an apostle. Damn, that nigga's a fossil. Now everything is alright, everything is alright. See my new car, right? I pull up to the show and it was sleeping.
Legendary Leighton Great, a.k.a. alongside Nasty C, with that one titled Lemons Lemonade. If you've just joined us, hello to you and yours. Welcome to African Diaries. As promised, we had scribed in our diaries. And now it's time for us to flip through the pages of the Channel Africa catalogue and the conversations hosted on the various shows. Let's get into that. Apart from that, just before that, I'm forgetting that we need to pay some bills. I have just been schooled. Let's pay some bills.
Ahoy, matey!
Captain here to help, right, boys?
Set sail with us on a digital voyage like no other. Channel Africa has a treasure trove of awesomeness. That is our website and social media pages.
Tell me, why are you here?
We want you to be part of our adventure.
The winds are changing, Captain. And this time...
Imagine a world where curiosity knows no bounds, where entertainment meets enlightenment, and where every click leads to the African perspective. Visit us on our website, www.channelafrica.co.za, or follow us on Instagram or On X at Channel Africa One. Go on, like us on Facebook at Channel Africa One. So, spread the word. Tell a friend that Channel Africa's online variety is what they need. On the web, Channel Africa, the African perspective. From Cape to Cairo, every beat tells a story. It's African Diaries on Channel Africa.
23 after 10 p.m. Central Africa time. Let's kickstart off with the Rise and Shine team. Now, Channel Africa Radio will be hosting and breaking new ground with the much anticipated launch of the station's first ever Africa Matters Summit. I know that Asanda Beta spoke to Tshepiso Makwetla of Africa World Hour, who will be facilitating a panel looking at this particular topic that ranges from dialogue to delivery.
But let's talk about what you feel about, or what are your thoughts around the Africa Matters Summit generally, as we've been speaking about it on the channel and counting down to tomorrow.
I'm excited, and I'm glad that Channel Africa is doing it because it asks pertinent questions. It has clear resolutions on what we're looking from the summit. The core question is how Africa mobilizes, structures and deploys climate finance at scale, both equitably and sustainably. And let us be honest about it, the scale of impact. I mean, climate change is already costing Africa between 7 and 15% of GDP annually. That directly threatens the ambitions of Agenda 2063. I mean, a lot of what Africa is working towards hinges on Agenda 2063. The transition is already underway. The only question before us is whether Africa shapes that transition or is shaped by it. So as Channel Africa, we're taking up the cudgels by spearheading the conversation through this inaugural Africa Matters Summit to help answer that question.
And then on the upside, a rising voice in South African film, Thabiso Mavovo, premieres Keletso at the Johannesburg Film Festival, and this to a strong audience response. The team has more.
How did it feel to premiere your film at the Joburg Film Festival?
Oh, it was incredible. I've always been a fan of what the Joburg Film Festival does, showcasing, storytellers, giving the platform to young and upcoming filmmakers in the South African industry, or in the South African landscape, and giving them the opportunity to showcase their work and put their incredible work out there. And to actually get this amazing opportunity to showcase Keletso was an incredible experience, and just how also the audience reacted to my work was monumental for me.
And just a few hours before Africa's boldest conversation takes center stage, Channel Africa proudly presents its flagship Thought Leadership Summit, Africa Matters, in partnership with Wits Business School, where powerful voices come together to shape the future of our continent. This is where ideas will ignite action, where solutions are born, and where Africa speaks boldly to the world. Tomorrow, on the 25th of March 2026, be a part of Africa Matters Climate Change Recovery Summit at the Donald Gordon Auditorium in Parktown, Johannesburg. Join leading experts, policymakers, and change makers as they tackle one of the most urgent issues of our time. This is climate change and Africa's path to recovery. Now, for more information, visit www.channelafrica.co.za or download Channel Africa's mobile app. Don't just watch the future happen. Be a part of the movement. Channel Africa, bringing you that African perspective.
Close to you.
So Africa Matters first. I think I should position that.
Sure.
Africa Matters is a new platform that we're launching as Channel Africa. It's homegrown, and it's a platform. It's a thought leadership platform that we thought was necessary for our continent, so that us as Africans really graduate the issue of talking about African solutions to African problems, but really look at practical ways to make sure that we facilitate those discussions. So Africa Matters will be a home for those discussions, right?
Yeah.
And it may be one theme this year and another next year, but the issue of climate change, and particularly how we finance our own recovery, is a discussion we need to have first as Africans, align on it, speak with one voice, all right? And then we can take that conversation to international audiences and to international organizations, the multilateral organizations. And in the space of geopolitics, know that at least as Africans, we're speaking with one voice about what it is that we believe will work for us.
The voice there of Channel Africa's business manager, that is Dixie Ngula, joining the On The Move team to really express the point of it all, why we are meeting up for this summit. What is the purpose, the point? Why are we looking at climate change? If you have questions and you're saying, Shayla, I want to know more, head over to www.channelafrica.co.za. And while you're there, look for the conversations that I just spoke about. Some on the Upside, some on Rise and Shine, and all the other shows that are on the platform. Up next, we have an opportunity to speak to Nonkululeko Mbuli, who is back again with us to give us feedback and insight. This is post the memorandum letter sent to the Minister of Health in South Africa. And this is about obstetric violence and, of course, a conversation we had on the 11th of March, 2026, looking at the birthing survey findings and, of course, just understanding the way forward for South Africa. 29 minutes after 10 p.m. Central Africa time, a bit of music, and then we touch base with Miss Mbuli.
Africa's voices, Africa's journeys, they're all on African Diaries.
Show me up, show me to the world. I wanna live my life with you. Show me up, show me to the world. I wanna live my life with you. You're like the beautiful sunrise in the morning. When I look into your eyes, you mesmerize me. Oh, you remind me that I am lucky, lucky. You're the one and I'm gonna live my life with. I just wanna spend it all with you and grow with you and live in love with you. Oh yeah, I just wanna spend it all with you and grow with you and live in love with you. Oh yeah. Show me up, show me to the world. I wanna live my life with you. Show me up, show me to the world. I wanna live my life with you. You are the one, you are my heart. You are the one, you rock my day. You are the sun that brought my way. I never need to lose my way. You are the apple of my eye. You are the highlight every day. You are the one who makes me happy every day. You give me joy. You make me smile. You make me laugh away my worries. You give me reason to be alive. I just wanna spend it all with you and grow with you and be in love with you. Oh yeah, I just wanna live it up with you and grow with you and be in love with you. Oh yeah, so why don't you show me out? Show me to the world. I wanna live my life with you. Show me out, show me to the world. I wanna live my life with you. Show me out, show me to the world. I wanna live my
Get Channel Africa on DSTV Audio Bouquet. Channel 802.
Unatege si matege yop, unatege minga matege nyum, unatege majang matege ndom, manetambia ninyane njubyayen, ngani bana matege mot, ngani lakiri watege ndong, esakina bia dinkido, manetambia ninyane njubyayen, tamtama mote tamzabike. Tam tama tonge tam zabike tam tam tama mote tam zabike mane tambia ninyane njubia yen onatege si matege yo onatege minga matege nyum onatege majang matege ndom mane tambia ninyane njubia yen ngani bana matege mot ngani lakiri watege ndong esakina bia dinkido mane tambia ninyane njubia yen tam tama mote tam zabike tam tama tonge tam zabike tam tam tama mote tam zabike mane tambia ninyane njubia yen tam tam hiyo amone majone ngani mori soli matelan chenge ayo amajang majende imoro zinyanga sobala atima e manamot abolga mane ya matei mana jonga lusu matuza ene dei manamot akar manaza matei manasusi masoma vale unatege si matege yo unatege minga matege nyum unatege majang matege ndom mane tambia ninyane njubia yen ngani bana matege mot ngani lakiri watege ndong esakina bia dinkido mane tambia ninyane njubia yen tam tama mote tam zabike tam tama tonge tam zabike tam tam tama mote tam zabike mane tambia ninyane njubia yen onatege si matege yo onatege minga matege nyum onatege majang matege ndom mane tambia ninyane njubia yen ngani bana matege mot ngani lakiri watege ndong esakina bia dinkido mane tambia ninyane njubia yen tam tama mote tam zabike tam tama tonge tam zabike tam tam tama mote tam zabike mane tambia ninyane njubia yen tam tam hiyo amone majone ngani mori soli matelan chenge ayo amone majenge imoro zinyanga sobala atima e dei manamot abolga mane ya matei mana jonga lusu matuza e dei manamot akar manaza dei manasusi masoma vale unatege si matege yo unatege minga matege nyum unatege majang matege ndom mane tambia ninyane njubia yen ngani bana
24 minutes before 11 p.m. Central Africa time. If you've just joined us, Sally Nyolo taking us to Cameroon, and this one titled Tam Tam. Before that, Nigeria's Asha coming in with that one titled Show Me Off. It is time for our very first conversation. If you've just joined us, thank you so much for choosing us over the rest. This is the platform that prides itself in giving you that African perspective. We are first with the African conversation globally. And tonight we are confronting a truth that many women have carried in silence. Now, a landmark report by Embrace, the movement for mothers, reveals that 6 in 10 women in parts of South Africa have experienced some form of mistreatment during childbirth. But now something has shifted. And in the context of South Africa, the National Department of Health has acknowledged obstetric violence and committed to change. However, is this the turning point for dignity in childbirth, or just another promise on paper? Tonight we speak to Nonkululeko Mbuli, who was at the center of it all, unpacking what the government's response really means for women, for the healthcare system of South Africa, and for the future of birth in the country. Nonkululeko, welcome back to the show. Thank you so much for joining us.
Hi, Shayla, and good evening to the listeners. It's really good to be back.
Lovely. Now, ever since we have had this discussion, run me through what has taken place.
For some reason, it feels like it happened so long ago, but it was literally just 2 weeks ago. So, as you correctly mentioned, we have now joined a handful of countries across the globe with some sort of prevalence number or indicator that speaks to the experience of obstetric violence in the country's healthcare system. So we launched the report officially in the middle of March. So yes, it was on the 11th of March. So, taking kind of a hint from Human Rights Day and really grounding it in what it means, when we say that reproductive health rights are human rights as well.
And Guli, I know that we have had a conversation before, but for those who are catching on to this conversation, let's just start by giving off a definition to obstetric violence.
All right, so obstetric violence is a particular kind of gender-based violence that manifests in hospitals, in clinics, and healthcare settings, and it affects women and girls, should I say, who are pregnant, who are either giving birth or in the postpartum period. And it looks like a number of different things. It can take on a more physical form. So that is, physical assault, slapping, pinching, hitting, dragging across the floor, forcibly restraining a woman to the bed. But it can also manifest itself in, kind of verbal abuse, where women are insulted and essentially stripped of their dignity. And then it can also manifest itself, psychologically as well, but also systemically and structurally. So if we look at how, health departments, for example, are funded, and maternal health in countries, for example, is funded, that is an example of a systemic kind of violence that, reproduces a lot of these conditions that we find in our healthcare system.
If you've just joined us, that is the voice of Nonkululeko Mbuli, who is an advocacy and communications strategist at Embrace, the Movement for Mothers, a powerful collective working to ensure that every woman experiences dignity, respect, and compassionate care during pregnancy and childbirth. The conversation, of course, is that memorandum that was submitted to the National Department of Health in South Africa. And we are just catching up to see what has unfolded thus far. If you want to send through your questions, find us on WhatsApp +27 83288 6684.
África. Conhece o Ntivani?
Claro que sou eu.
Ntivani é o amante da música de corpo e alma.
Eu amo música africana.
Ele aprecia todos os tipos de melodias e passa os seus dias a ouvir a Channel África. Adivinha só, a Channel África quer ajudar o Ntivani e os amantes da música em todo o lado a descobrir ainda mais música incrível. Por isso, a Channel África está a convocar artistas africanos a submeterem as suas músicas. Músicos, lembrem-se de nos dar todas as informações relevantes no music@channelafrica.co.za. As submissões são a vossa oportunidade de ser ouvidos, mas não garantem inclusão na lista. Todas as submissões serão cuidadosamente analisadas para verificar se cumprem os requisitos da nossa estação. Canal África, a perspectiva africana.
From Cape to Cairo, every beat tells a story. It's African Diaries on Channel Africa.
It is 18 minutes before 11 p.m. Central Africa time. If you've just joined us, we are still in conversation with advocacy and communications strategist at Embrace, the Movement for Mothers. And ours is to unpack the memorandum that was submitted to the National Department of Health here in South Africa, and this choosing to urge the department to acknowledge obstetric violence and, of course, bring about change. And we'll be unpacking what has happened thus far. Nguli, you keep on saying, and I suppose this is in my headspace, right? It does feel like this conversation took place a while back, but I do know that there is some good news. There is a glimmer of hope. We are seeing government, responding positively to this. They have acknowledged that obstetric violence is a form of GBV. Talk to me about the conversation there.
That is a very important conversation. So previously, we had kind of thought about obstetric violence not as a systemic issue, but had thought about it in terms of kind of individual instances, and we had no real sense of the scale of the issue. And I think that's also why it's been so easy for obstetric violence to continue unchallenged, just because it wasn't officially recognized by the Department of Health or any other government agency as a particular harm against women and girls. So now that we have that, it is incredibly encouraging, and we're hoping that this really does mark a turning point in terms of the kind of right-based care that we're wanting to see in our clinics and hospitals.
Let's talk about some of the research behind the memorandum. I know that the Embrace Birthing Survey has been described as groundbreaking. Let's talk about what makes this report such a turning point for the conversation.
Well, I mean, for a number of reasons. The first one I think I've alluded to a couple of times, which is that previously we didn't have sort of a number to attach to the issue. We just knew from sort of anecdotal evidence and from women who have been talking about it. And, I always say, if you walk around your neighborhood and you ask women about their birthing experiences, obviously providing a very safe space to have that conversation, you'll find that obstetric violence is very, very kind of rife and pervasive. But previously it was a lot easier to kind of, put it down to a few kind of bad apples in the system, as opposed to acknowledging that there's a systemic issue that we do need to address. So that definitely is, the first very important thing in terms of getting that recognition of obstetric violence. But I think another thing that was quite critical with this study was the inclusion of women's voices in the actual study. So if you have a look at it, and it is available for download on our website, we've included the voices and the experiences of women as well. We didn't just kind of minimize it to a stat or to a bunch of stats, but we gave voice to women who very often have not been able to talk about what they've experienced.
I want to look at findings beyond the delivery room. I do think because this is a systematic issue, it's a systemic issue. It's ingrained in the culture, if you will, that there has to be that some kind of reflection of what happens post-delivery and how this is continuously becoming a repetitive cycle within the frame of society. Do your findings also echo that as well?
Yes, they definitely do. And I think that's been one of the things that has been, incredibly encouraging. Obviously very difficult to kind of, grapple with and sit with. But, it's shown, or the research has shown that, delivery is obviously, something that happens in a finite period in time. But the effects of obstetric violence are very kind of far-reaching and stay with women, 30 years, 20 years, 10 years after the experience has happened. And just speaking to some of what's come out of the research is, for example, maternal mental health and obstetric violence's impact on, women's psyche and women's mental health is quite a big one. And if you think about, then this is a woman whom we are, as a society, are expecting to, immediately jump into, this motherhood nurturing role and to provide care, when her own kind of mental health has not been seen to and has been compromised in that very kind of transformative moment of becoming a parent. Depression, anxiety, women reporting high rates of that, trauma as well. But I think what's also quite interesting is how obstetric violence kind of informed women's reproductive choices as well. So, we talk about the Maputo Protocol and, in our constitution, every woman and girl having, the right to decide when she wants to have children, how many children she wants to have, and how far apart those children need to be. And that's really the crux of, this idea of reproductive justice. And women essentially being stripped of, their ability to make those decisions because they're so traumatized by, their birthing experience that they vow never to have other kids again. And then we've also seen in terms of the healthcare system and how it impacts women's ability to be health seekers. So a lot of women reporting that they, either cannot go back to the same facility where it happened. And again, if you think about how South Africa's healthcare system is, structured, and your point of entry into the healthcare system would probably be a local clinic or your local hospital, but feeling they can't go there anymore. Or just not feeling comfortable and not feeling like they have a sense of trust in the healthcare system, which is very worrying if you think about childbirth being, a time when you need to be able to rely on and trust on your medical team.
Nkuli, you speak about mothers being sort of expected to come into the state of absolute care and affection for their children. I also think about the reality that they need to return back to society and act as though life is just peachy. You've given birth, great, good for you, happy days for you and your family, and now you're expected to go back into the classroom if it is, the working space if it is, and so all of that, I can't imagine the gravity of, I suppose, just the weight of this expectation on this woman who's just gone through so much in the delivery room that she can't echo and express, and perhaps finds it difficult to share because it's not a lived experience for most. And even if it is that case, you sort of see that we hold information toward ourselves. So there's quite a bit to tackle there when it comes to the mental health. In actual fact, a can of worms that I don't think we should be opening right now. Let's talk about the department's response. I want to look at whether you think this response is genuine. Is it real? Is it something that we can look forward to as a society, as a nation? We're going to touch on that in just a short bit. For now, it is 50 minutes after 10 p.m. Central Africa time.
Africa in Business on Channel Africa.
The governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Olayemi Cardoso, says the surge to stronger external fundamentals and a series of policy reforms have helped restore confidence in the currency market. He noted that the improvement reflects increased foreign exchange inflows, more effective reserves management, and a renewed capacity to meet external obligations.
The larger foreign reserves is super good for considering the number of volume of foreign transactions that is being done by Nigeria. So it's a good indication. A second one is that it also gives the country an opportunity to be able to access the foreign reserves when they need it for maybe urgent, maybe infrastructural or any kind of developmental project.
Dennis O'Shea, a certified financial modeling and valuation analyst.
Bringing the African markets into your home. Channel Africa, the African perspective. African Diaries, weekdays, 10 till midnight.
9 minutes before 11 p.m. Central Africa time, we are still in conversation with Nonkululeko Mbuli, who is an advocacy and communications strategist at Embrace, the movement for mothers. And we are looking at the way forward toward eliminating obstetric violence in the spaces of healthcare in South Africa and hopefully beyond. Nkuli, I did say to you that I wanted us to sort of look at government's response and essentially how the public is supposed to receive this. Is this a glimmer of hope? Is this the solution? What's the frame?
I'm going to put it right there in the middle and say it is definitely a glimmer of hope. So is it, a whole solution yet? Absolutely not. But it is a very encouraging and very kind of historic moment. It's a very encouraging start. So, like you said, just the recognition, the acknowledgement that obstetric violence, is a thing that exists in our healthcare system. That was definitely really big. But in addition to that, there've been about 5 other really strong commitments that the department has made, and that we are quite hopeful about, and look forward to partnering with the department where possible to realize some of this.
And with those particular commitments, do we have structures for accountability?
It always comes down to that, right? Implementation and accountability. And that's why I was like, I'm going to put it right in the middle and not say we're not at, full solution stage, but there is hope. So just to quickly run through some of what came out of the discussions on the 11th was, a commitment to a stated commitment to institutionalizing respectful maternity care. So you'll remember during our last conversation, I spoke about the national guidelines for maternal and peripartum care, and how for the very first time in 2024, a new chapter was added on respectful maternity care, as kind of a way to prevent and address obstetric violence. But what was particularly concerning for us, even as this brilliant document was developed, was that there was no plan for implementation that we are aware of. And another thing that was concerning at the time was that implementation looked like, it was obviously left up to province and to facility level to decide how to implement. And that obviously makes implementation and accountability, a lot more difficult. But I think taken all in all, altogether, the commitments do show a very sincere, very genuine kind of commitment to change. So it's the recognition. It's also a commitment to respectful maternity care training, which was one of our demands. And we've been advised that by the 30th, which is next week, I believe, online training will be available for health workers on respectful maternity care on the Knowledge Hub. So we'll definitely be keeping an eye on that as well. And there was also a commitment to look into making that training mandatory as opposed to, just for professional development points. In terms of other commitments that have been made, public education campaigns around obstetric violence, and particularly around women and girls understanding their rights when accessing reproductive health care. So all of these really do show a strong commitment to working together to eradicate this, because there are no winners in a healthcare system that is broken and failing women.
I think as a parting shot, Nguli, I'd love for you to address the public, because the healthcare system is made up of people. And essentially, if we want to see change outside the government's efforts, we need to change the way we think. There's that mindset shift that's required. And so to he, she, they listening, what would you say?
I would start off by saying that healthcare is a right. So it is not a privilege. It is not a commodity. It is a very basic, fundamental human right. And I think if you approach, a system, any system, including the healthcare system, with the knowledge that you are a rights holder, and that you deserve and are entitled to a particular level and standard of healthcare, then that can definitely give you the boldness to be able to, assert yourself and claim your rights. But I would also say, we do have some material on our website that people can download, especially if you are an expecting mom or an expecting mom. We do have some information that could assist with, just helping you to understand what to look forward to and what some of your basic or fundamental rights are. And then I would also say, please don't stop sharing your stories. The reason we are at this stage is because there has been an outpouring of women, sharing their stories and essentially affirming what the department has said, which is that obstetric violence is real. So, let's continue to hold our leaders accountable, and let's follow up on the various commitments that have been made.
Absolutely. And we are counting on you to keep us abreast with the latest. Nkuli, thank you so much for joining us this evening. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you, Shayla. Always a pleasure.
The voice there of advocacy and communications strategist at Embrace, the movement for mothers. That was Nonkululeko Mbuli joining us this evening. And if you're wondering what was the conversation about, Shayla, I caught the tail end of the discussion. We were looking at the memorandum that was submitted by Embrace, the movement for mothers, to the healthcare minister, Aaron Motsoaledi. And this is in the context of South Africa. This was submitted on the 27th of February 2026, and the idea was to address obstetric violence. There were quite a few demands placed on, or rather within, this memorandum, and we're sort of seeing government come to play in this context. However, the proof will be in the pudding that lies ahead of us. 2 minutes before the show gets into the new hour, I was about to end the show. Can you believe it? 2 minutes before the second hour of the show. If you've just joined us, thank you so much for choosing us over the rest. This is Channel Africa. We pride ourselves in carrying the African story first globally. I'd love to hear from you this evening. How are you doing? In actual fact, let's tilt the conversation towards people who aren't mothers, just for the first hour's sake. For those who have had a friend who has given birth and has had a foul experience, perhaps it was not to share their story, but what did you do to aid them in their time of need? Were you able to reach out? Did you see that they were willing to talk about their experience? Share this with us. Find us on WhatsApp +27 83 288 6684.
Stay tuned to Channel Africa. Stream us on our new and updated website, channelafrica.co.za. Be inspired. Stay informed. Channel Africa, the beauty of life. Now available anytime, anywhere with our new app. For 60 years, Channel Africa has connected the continent. Celebrate the journey. Celebrate the African perspective. Conversations that touch the heart and inspire change. Here on African Diaries, only on Channel Africa. Join us on www.channelafrica.co.za.
Welcome to the second hour of African Diaries. If you've just joined us, thank you so much for choosing us over the rest. Stay connected to the continent and the world over with the international voice of the South African Broadcasting Corporation. Find us on our website, www.channelafrica.co.za, on our mobile app, Channel Africa, and of course on that SABC Plus app. I want you to stay in conversation with us. Find us on WhatsApp, +27 83 288 6684. Otherwise, find us on Facebook at Channel Africa, and on every other social media platform at Channel Africa 1. In this hour, we reflect on a conversation that I see is taking flight, and this is because digital content creator Aleti Cristal really wants to bring an end to the rife that we see take place in the context of GBV, and so she is taking it upon herself to gather a cluster of stakeholders to stop the movement of GBV in Uganda and beyond. We're going to reflect on that conversation in just a short bit. For now, let's get some music.
Africa's voices, Africa's journeys. They're all on African Diaries.
Dreams are made of love, dreams are made of flowers.
made of feelings, dreams made of passion, dreams made of money, dreams made of family, dreams made of you and your mind. All those plans you had when you were a child, ago. Believe that they still stand, 'cause your time is now. Just believe in yourself. Just believe in yourself. Don't let your crown down. Don't let your crown down. Who you ain't, 'cause you know just who you are. And in time you will see just what you're made of. So go find your way. Dreams made of tears, dreams made of fears, dreams made of enemies, dreams made of friendships, dreams made of your talents, dreams made of greatness, dreams made of bad weather any day. When you were ago. Believe that they still stand, 'cause your time is now. Just believe in yourself. Yourself. Don't let your crown down. Don't let them tell you who you ain't, 'cause you know just who you are. And in time you will see just what you're made of. So find your way. Just believe in yourself. Just believe. Don't let you down. 'Cause you know just who you are. Just what you're made of. So go find your way. Everybody wants to be somebody. Just believe in yourself. 'Cause you know just who you are. Everybody wants to be somebody. Just believe in yourself. Just believe. 'Cause you know just who you are.
Love music, love culture, love life. Because you on Channel Africa, the African perspective.
Ndoto ndoto kati ya buto na kotilola ngisi nanga nyonso pe esili nazali kopepa likolo ya punda minzoto pembeni nanga ekoseka tongo etani ngai na kati ya bwale sokande nyonso wana ezalaki se ndoto eza ndoto kana lelie yo me wamo eza ndoto kana lelie yo me wamo Asielekie nakotizamba elaka ndoto ezande bozoba okomitungisa manyo sose pamba obakasi na yo na molimo elekie tongo etani ngai na kati ya bwae jokande nyonso wana ezalaki se ndoto miwamo.
Ndoto ezalaki se ndoto ntongo etali bapasi na ngai nyonso ezongi
Ngai na kati ya bwali sokande nyonso wana ezalaki se ndoto miwamo eza ndoto miwamo yo miwamo miwamo.
Loco Akanza coming in with this one titled Mi Amor. I know that my producer can relate to that song. Okay, before that, beautiful one, Deborah Debs coming in with that one titled Dream. If you've just joined us, thank you so much for choosing us over the rest. This is African Diaries. Sheilan Dikumana keeping you company, and I've got you until midnight in Central Africa time. For now, let's take a quick breather.
Je, una jambo lolote akilini mwako? Je, una shauku kuhusu maswala muhimu? Na je, una maoni ambayo unataka yasikike? Kweli, hili jukwaa ni la kwako. Piga simu au tuandikie kwenda WhatsApp namba alama ya kujumulisha 2760552594 na tutakupigia simu.
Mtangazaji wa habari zetu za Afrika Kusini mjini Johannesburg.
Hivyo unaweza kuwa mshirika kwenye matangazo yetu. Sio mazungumzo tu, ni fursa yako ya kuchangia maoni yako na kushirikiana na jumuiya ya wasikilizaji wanaotamani mtazamo wako. Tufuate kwenye mitandao ya kijamii. Tembelea tovuti yetu www.channelafrica.co.za na uwe tayari kushiriki na kuchangia maoni yako kwenye Channel Africa. Channel Africa, mtazamo wa Kiafrika.
Channel Africa is evolving, and so are you. Stay connected wherever you are with our brand new website and mobile app. Stream your favorite shows, catch up on African news, culture, and conversations, all at your fingertips.
Africa is just a tap away.
Your world, your stories, now on the go.
Stay connected wherever you are.
Visit channelafrica.co.za or download the Channel Africa app today. Channel Africa, the African perspective. Africa's voices, Africa's journeys, they're all on African Diaries.
Every night, dream of what could be. If only you knew me, what lies beneath. I'm only dreaming, and I'm losing my mind. I don't know why I love you, and I don't know why I need you the way that I need you. It's just like the next heartbeat. I love you, and I don't know why. It was so easy before I ever knew you. Life was just a case of live and let live. But these feelings seem to be so consuming, and I don't know why. I don't know why I love you, and I don't know why I need you the way that I need you. It's just like the next heartbeat. I love you, and I don't know why. I don't know why. I need you the way that I need you. It's just like the next heartbeat. I love you.
Keep Africa in your hands. Connect to our website for all your news, sports, and cultural updates. channelafrica.co.za.
Maisha yangu wewe, acha nikuimbie, ujue kama tangu nimekuona nakupenda wewe. Hakuna duniani mapendo zaidi. Najua kama haiwezekani, nakupenda wewe. We Bwana wa ungine, sikuwa najua yangu mapendo ya vile kweli nimejaribu kusahau wewe Bwana, lakini mama siwezi. Usinione mbaya, sitakuingilia. Mapendo yangu itabaki nje. Nakupenda wewe. Acha nikuimbie,
19 minutes after 11 p.m. Central Africa time. That was Kajanine taking us to Burundi, and that one titled Bwana. Before that, we had Kudzai Sebenzo coming in with I Don't Know Why. We're going to take a quick breather. When we get back, I will intro you to a conversation that I think you want to listen to. The reason why I'm saying this is this young lady has stirred up many conversations on social media. Her digital name is Aleti Christelle, and this is on TikTok. And this was because she said she is aiming to beat 1,000 men. Yes, you heard me, beat 1,000 men.
Big conversations about Africa's climate future are coming to Johannesburg.
Africa's future is on the agenda. Don't miss your place in the conversation.
Channel Africa, in partnership with Wits Business School, presents Africa Matters. Climate change. Financing Africa's recovery on the 25th of March. Join us live.
We are excited to be broadcasting live this Wednesday at the Africa Matters Summit.
Do join us there. It's going to be a very wonderful gathering of Africans.
Broadcasting directly from Wits Business School. Real conversations. Real solutions.
So join the conversation.
Africa Matters.
Be part of the conversation.
Only on Channel Africa.
Parlez-vous couramment le français? Êtes-vous passionné par la radio? Et êtes-vous qualifié pour travailler en Afrique du Sud? Envoyez-nous votre CV et vos 3 minutes démo en MP3 à @channelafrica.co.za pour avoir une chance de rejoindre la famille Channel Africa. Si vous n'avez pas de réponse après 14 jours, cela signifie que vous n'avez pas été retenu. Channel Africa, la perspective africaine.
This March, escape to the Friendship Village for a premium festival experience like no other. The Montreux Jazz Festival experience brings together more than 30 exceptional local and international acts, including Robert Glasper with Bilal, Stacey Kent, Salif Keita, Tandiswa Mazwai, and Mandisa Janjis. From the 27th to the 29th of March 2026, indulge in world-class music, culture, and luxury. Book your ticket now at ticketmaster.co.za or visit mjfsa.com. The Montreux Jazz Festival French Hook, where timeless music meets timeless beauty. Africa's voices, Africa's journeys, they're all on African Diaries.
22 minutes after 11 p.m. Central Africa time. If you've just joined us, thank you so much for choosing us over the rest. Welcome to African Diaries. Time for us to reflect on a conversation that I think is very critical in the movement of eradicating GBV. Now, digital content creator Aleti Christelle says that when the system fails women, women must come together and stand up. Her bold hands-on stance against abusive partners has sparked quite the debate on TikTok. And this is because she said a few controversial things. But I will have you know that she is choosing to go a route that is inclusive of everybody, and in all honesty is looking for a solution and paving a way forward that will benefit all. Let's have a listen. Time for us to get into the second hour's conversation, and this is one with a digital creator who's used her own narrative to shape the justice system of Uganda. Now, Aleti is a digital content creator dedicated to exploring the world through mindful lenses, and this in the places of aviation and travel. She also has a commitment to mental wellness, and I think that this is how this will seep into our next conversation. Now, she is a brave woman, and from her own experiences of abuse has had enough when it comes to GBV. And so she's taken it upon herself to physically act and stand up to men who are abusive. And so we get into conversations with Aleti just to gauge her context and what it is she intends to do when she physically stands up to these men. Aleti, thank you so much for joining us. Welcome to African Diaries.
Thank you for having me. How are you?
Ma'am, listen, I could be better, but we are grateful, we are happy, we are alive with possibilities. Are we well on that end?
Yeah, we are. We are very fine. We're very fine.
Alessia, I want us to get into your story, and before we get into your solution, right? I suppose my attention was caught when I was watching this video. You were on a podcast, and there was a gentleman who was saying, I don't know if you're joking about the solution, but I understand that you physically want to stand up to men when it comes to GBV. Let's go back to the point where you had had enough. What was going on that got you to this place where you said enough is enough?
Okay. So first of all, my childhood I grew up in a very violent home and environment. And of course, as a child, you don't control what happens in the home, but you're seeing all these things and they are affecting you. So when my mother passed away, I was 14 years old when my mom passed. Even the people that I stayed with after she had passed were violent. It was all violence, violence, violence. So my whole life literally has been violence, you understand? And especially against women, you get. So it was me or the people around me, it was just too much. So as an adult, same thing happened because I've been married twice. Well, okay, it's all right, but twice legally. And in one of my marriages, it was so violent, like so violent. And I've always told myself at some point I'll get up and fight for myself because I've had an abortion, a miscarriage, because someone beat me up terribly, you understand? So I told myself that at some point, if I ever get a chance and get a platform where I can spread awareness, I'm going to do just that. So last year, I went to the internet and started sharing my story. And then so many women sent me messages. And those messages triggered me so bad and overwhelmed me. I realized that these people were going through so much. And they were not just saying these things to make stories. They were not trying to just make conversation. They had evidence of their men doing all sorts of things to them, to their children. It was so bad. It triggered me. And I told myself, I'm going to be the one that serves this generation, because what are we going to do? If the justice system has failed us, we literally need to take the bull by its horns and fight back. Because the thing about Uganda is sometimes if someone is arrested for, let's say, assault, they won't even be in there for 2 days, especially if they have money. It's very easy to buy their way out, and they'll do the same thing over and over again. You understand? So yeah, that's why I said I'm going to stand up and do something. If we have to fight back, we really have to fight back.
And Aleti, I mean, after getting that influx of messages where women are like, me too, I too have suffered through this, what did you propose that the solution was? Because, I mean, you can't hit all these men, right?
I can't. You see, actually, the hating part was supposed to be sarcasm in the beginning.
Yeah.
Because I was talking to a friend, Bonnie, I was seated at his podcast, and it was supposed to be sarcasm. But the whole idea is actually not sarcastic. I'm not trying to be sarcastic. I'm trying to be as serious as possible. And I've called out to the Uganda police and anyone that can stand with me against this fight, because it is too much. Like, there's so many things going on. You understand? There's so many people that don't have a voice, that cannot fight back. So my goal was to, if someone calls me and says, hey, Aleti, I'm in a violent relationship, I need help. My goal was to be able to go there, but with the help of the police, you understand? I didn't want to go to anyone's home without the police. So I've been trying to write to the police and trying to look for the right people to talk to. That's going well, but yeah, it's still, we're still in the early stages. I am hoping that the Uganda police really joins me and we help all the women that need the help. Yeah, so the goal was not to get to your home and beat you up or anything like that. I am against violence. We cannot really be violent, yet we're trying to fight against violence. I don't think it makes sense. But of course, now it blew up because, I don't know, it just blew up. But the goal was to be able to save all these women, go rescue them, get them out of these homes. And of course, now the bigger picture for me is to be able to have a home where if I rescue them, I can be able to put them somewhere for a while until they figure life out. Yeah.
The voice there of GBV activist in her own right, as well as digital content creator. That is Aletti Cristal joining us this evening. 22 minutes after 11 p.m. Central Africa time. If you have your thoughts, your views, your questions that you want to send through, do find us on WhatsApp +278 3288 6684. For now, a quick breather. 23 minutes after 11 p.m. Central Africa time, we're still in conversation with Aletti Cristal, who is a Ugandan digital creator as well as a GBV activist in her own right. And this evening, we're discussing her solution, her proposed solution to GBV in the context of physical violence. Aletti, I want to come back to the video that startled the team and I, right? What was the discussion on that podcast? Because unfortunately, I couldn't catch the entire thing, but there was a conversation that sort of went viral on TikTok. What was the conversation? Was it a joke? What was happening?
No, it actually was not a joke. So the whole conversation was about me, my childhood. So there's been some controversy around, because I was in a marriage where I married a man, paid my bride price. So we're literally talking about that, and then how that affected me so much. And then we talked about my other marriage where it was very, very violent and all the things that this person put me through. You understand? So now that's how we ended up now talking about men. Of course, men slander any day. Call me, like, pick me up. So that's basically what we were talking about. My failed marriages. Yeah.
The conversation did get to a place where you spoke about the goal being to discipline 1,000 men.
I'm very serious.
What does that mean, Aletti? What does that mean? You want to discipline 1,000 men?
Yeah, I want to be able to. I'm not even joking. I will discipline them. I'm already trying to do that because I'm already receiving calls. When that video went viral, people called. I received so many calls to a point that I had to switch my phone off. It was overwhelming like that. So, of course, I've been able to help a few, but not like violence. I've been able to help a few leave, because most of these people want to leave these situations, but they don't even have anyone to collect them from these homes, you understand? So some of them just need a shoulder, they need support. And yeah, I'm so glad that I've been able to do that, help a few of them. And then the rest, we're still working, praying that the police gets back to me, because if they don't really, now I'm going to have to take matters into my own hands, and now that means I'm going to have to beat them. And then part of the viral clip where I said, I want to be able to beat 1,000 men, I also went ahead and said that I know for sure if I beat them up, I'll be arrested. I know 100%, but then I also went ahead to say that will not bother me, because if I'm doing the right thing, I'm willing to stand alone.
Absolutely. I think my question is, what is the state of GBV in Uganda? I mean, you've described it as one that's really rife. You had to switch off your phone because you're getting so many calls. What is the justice system doing for the women in Uganda at this stage?
So I do not think that the justice system has been very fair to us. I really don't think they're doing enough to help the women, and the situation is not good. It's really not looking good at all. But we live in a country where people are afraid to speak up. That's now the unfortunate thing about Uganda. People are actually afraid to speak up and stand and say, let's do this, let's take to the streets, let's fight, let's help each other, let's support. That's why I keep saying that I'm willing to start this fight. I'm willing. If we need to go to the streets, let's go. Let's do something. Let's force the justice system let's force them to do their job, because clearly they have failed us and they continue to fail us every day. You understand? So the situation is not looking good at all. I pray and hope that someone, one of these days, picks interest and listens to all these women that are going through these things. I'm not saying men don't go through these situations. They do too, but the majority, unfortunately, in Uganda are women, and no one is really doing anything to help.
And Aletti, I mean, after you coming out ever so boldly, do you not fear for your own safety?
No, I don't.
Ma'am, how? Look, come back to me.
So the thing is, when I came out, to be honest, I've always been vocal. I've always been a vocal person. So initially, when my friend released that clip, I freaked out. I was like, oh my God, I'm finished. People are going to maybe shoot me. People are going to hate me, drag me. Of course, there's going to be hate somewhere. But also, the topic has been met with a lot of positivity. I was really worried about the men dragging me, but it's been different. The men are actually in support. I've received so much support from the men, and it's really really been good. I didn't think it was going to go this way, but it's really been all good. It's been support. It's been different people. Actually, I'm so happy that different people have reached out to say, if you need my support, I'm here. People in government have actually reached out to say, if you need support, I'm here. People in good positions in the country have said, I'm here. If you need me, I'm here. So of course, everyone is encouraging you need to register this and maybe make it an NGO or something like that, so that you're doing this the legal way. You understand? So of course, I've had also a team of lawyers offer me pro bono services, and I'm so grateful. So it's been met with a lot of positivity, and I'm grateful to my country people. They've been so positive. And as for the women, those ones ride at dawn for me. When it comes to me, they literally are ready to ride. But above all, the men have really 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 surprised me. They supported me. They've been solid with me, and I'm so grateful.
It is 30 minutes after 11 p.m. Central Africa time. We are in conversation with Aleti Christel, who is a digital content creator, but also a GBV activist that is changing the course of history in Uganda, I suppose, one individual at a time. This message, of course, on the backdrop of a few videos that went viral concerning how Aleti wanted to solve for X when it comes to GBV in Uganda. Aleti, what is the dream? What is the goal? When you think of how you're going to combine all these efforts that are coming together, people saying, I'm here for you, how do you want to piece it together to solve the issue?
I just really hope, my one goal is to just really get the police, or actually not the police, the justice system on board. I really pray that they just come on board and help everyone. I hope that we can get to a point where women do not have to die because a man beat them up. I hope we get to a point where people feel safe in their marriages. I hope we get to a point where even when maybe someone is dead, justice is served. Because you see, in most cases now, people that are not privileged enough to be maybe in the city or be in a good position, people deep down in the villages, they die. People die on a daily. Women are beaten and they die every day. So now every time they leave a child, in most cases, this man is a drunkard. Who is going to take care of the little ones? No one. You see, now that's a life ruined. You kill this person, and then the children's lives are also ruined, and they will never know peace. They will never know love. They will never know comfort, or even the whole family. Everything changes. You understand? So my one goal is to just really get the justice system on board. I just really want them to. I pray they really get up and join the cause. That's my only ask and goal and prayer and goal, basically.
And essentially, the justice system coming on board means more arrests for the people in question, yes?
Yes, please.
Lastly, Aleti, for those who are not familiar with your brand, they're saying, I really like what I'm hearing. I want to follow you. I want to follow your journey. I want to volunteer because I'm in Uganda. Or I want to volunteer people who I know. I want to tell people in actual fact who are in Uganda. I want to give you resources. How do they get a hold of you?
So you can reach me on my Instagram, Aleti Christel, my TikTok, the Aleti Christel, and then you can also reach me via WhatsApp on +256 758 168479. That's it.
Madame, continue to be an inspiration to very many people. I think as much and as scary as that initial video might have been, I do think you are changing history, and we love that. We absolutely love that. The team and I commend you, and of course the people who are behind you.
Thank you so much.
The voice there of digital content creator as well as GBV activist Aleti Christel, based in Uganda, changing the course of history, literally using her strong suits, which is social media, to garner attention, but for the right cause, to bring everybody together to say, listen, we need to deal with this problem of GBV. It is 33 minutes after 11 p.m. Central Africa time. Perhaps mine is to leave you with this question. What are you doing to change the course of your history? And it might not be in the context of GBV. How are you changing the world around you?
Mornings made better with Peter and Asanda on Rise and Shine, weekdays 6 till 9.
As I draw comparisons with Cameroon, a leader that's been there for a long time, opposition dealing with a lot, and legitimacy questions always raised after each election. Are we going to have the same situation in Congo-Brazzaville where people will say it wasn't free and fair, but there are just no consequences?
In the past, there have been some attempts exactly contesting elections, and all the elections actually in Congo-Brazzaville have been marred by allegations of fraud. There have been contestation in the past, but the result of the contestations actually have only been the imprisonment of the leaders, etc. So I think all the means actually are in a way to control the situation and avoid what happened in Gabon earlier or what happened in Cameroon. So in a way, the situation might be different.
Remaji Hoinathi, who's a senior researcher for Central Africa and the Great Lakes.
Mornings made better with Peter and Asanda on Rise and Shine. From Cape to Cairo, every beat tells a story. It's African Diaries on Channel Africa.
Roi Manitou Ludovic Biart, le sel vigneron congolais. Effervescence plus. Roi Manitou, lui, c'est la définition de l'effervescence. Yole Kibango. Patrick Mouyaya Benoît, président Picho Nyongoni, Eric Fouri lié, Blessing Kitche, belle-sœur Dadi Yoka, Dédé le banquier. Manitou photo souvenir, Ata Nzuluki, le roi Babwa Kakate. Et pourtant façon nazolela, le roi Yozo Yoka Yozo qui pété. Le roi Manitou yakotala ngai omona ndenge misuni na mikuwa ezosila ngai mopepa kaina eleka yawe le roi Manitou yakotala ngai nandimi teke yo kondima komona ngai Manitou na placard na ngai bilamba nazolata ezotika ngai souci etongeli bonheur lilita sonketuna avis déterminatif aliwa Clary Lobota Ludovic Biart yakotala ngai nandimi teke yo kondima komona ngai le roi Manitou Ludovic Biart, papa na Annabelle. Au Vatican, Manitou, je salue la reine Manitou. NAS, il n'y a pas de roi sans reine. Ludovic Biart, le fils du bourgeois, papa Martin Biart. Et bon, nous avons un nani. Horizon Massamba, horizon net. Ismaël Ier, Dieu Yamouzé, Nadia Paipai. Eh mamé, soki maya miso ezali liziba ya betesa ye namour bonini lisuma ya bolingo etingami na nzoto elewa e mame soki maya miso ezali liziba ya betesa ye namour bonini lisuma ya bolingo etingami na nzoto eso esa bolingo liesovenga na place ya ambulance la morgue à bolingono injecté na poison na place ya formol nuit mortuaire à love nanga ye oulie bamela café bameli ye whisky kuna na cimetière ebembe nanga endommagé nécropole esepoulé suka na tragédie bébé nanga ye Manitou motema privilège mon cœur épesa yo endimi boma bolingo no pourquoi mbeye déception bolingo nekati mon cœur ezali liziba ya betise namour boninge lisuma ya bolingo etingami na nzoto lewa tuturoba ize Ebola, y'a Louis Blaise Londolé, Bobo Langa, mon colonel Tony Pembe les grands bois. Catastrophe alarme kokeri kweleli, moto alamuki te. Moyebimi kasi ndoki azali kopimbwa, mokili ekamwe te. Est-ce que loi epermeta koboma moto na bolingo, nga nakomi victime d'amour. Mame, deja nakota lilita me motema eza kobeta, paske bolingo nanga opesi moto mosusu. Le roi na ngai lifelo ata ebongwani paradis. Chéri nakokota te, eza lokola satan bongoli motema. Manitu moto akondima te o, priorita motema nanga eza yo le roi Manitu. Pourquoi visa lilita Manitu opesi bebe na yo? Mama, 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 ye mame, bebe na ngai, kombo na ngai, esko tiaki yango na liste ba sex friend, et pourtant ya yo natia na motema. Catastrophe alarme kokeri kweleli, moto alamuki te. Moyebimi kasi ndoki azali kopimwa, mokili ekamwe te. Est-ce que loi epermeta koboma moto na bolingo, nga nabimi nde victime ya l'amour. Chéri na ngai, bebe na ngai, roi Manitu Ludovic Biart, bebe na ngai, Ami Sinzao, chéri na ngai, Manolo Faka, bebe motema, Henri Mikombe, chéri na ngai, motema na ngai, Christelle Pira, Mama Courtenay, Pepito Kilala, Falcon Madrizi, Kenzo d'amour, Titi Kula, Titi Kuchi, Freddy Peugeot, Kirke Blonde, ma gloire Panda Deluxe, Gili Moko, Eric Kasongo, Deo Kasongo, Patrick Kimbuta, Aimé Kasongo, Patrick Bachelor. Hey mame, soki maya miso ezali liziba ya betesa ye na moko kozali. Mina nzoto elewa mame, soki maya miso ezali liziba ya betesa ye na moninye, misuma ya bolingo etinga mina nzoto elewa. Soule Damas, ambassadeur Moutamba, Papa Paul Mvouma, Ahmed Keïta du Mali, président Tchatchombala Khashoggi, Didi Kinwani, la noblesse et la classe, Roger Kikani, grand homme Saint-Valois, Richard Kabambi, Eva Ladelmbala, Willy Caps, Arsène Biart, AK-47, Francis Biart, Jeff Wimpy, Jérémy Kazadi le Mignon, Samuel Tabiala, Blandine Bomolo na Canada, et l'honorable Richard Kabala, mon colonel Mopepe, Maître Guy Luando, Junior Nembalemba, Pichou Cachemire, Serge Palmi, chef d'entreprise, Karisha Sadiki, la Finlandaise, Docteur Jean-Roger Banzouzi, pharmacie Croix du Sud, Olivier Imono, bienvenue Makoso, hein?
From Cape to Cairo, every beat tells a story. It's African Diaries on Channel Africa.
of a dance we do down Johannesburg way. And everybody starts to move as soon as Pata Pata starts to play.
Mama Miriam Makeba coming in with Pata Pata. Before that, we had Fali Pupa with Rwa Manito. It is 9 minutes before the show comes to an end. Joining us is Morris Touch of the Afro Republic. We'll be speaking to him in just a short bit.
Africa, meet Abedi.
Yeah, that's me.
Abedi is a music lover through and through.
I really love African music.
He's got a taste for all kinds of tunes and spends his days listening to Channel Africa. Guess what? He didn't know.
Okay.
Channel Africa wants to help Abedi and all music lovers everywhere to discover even more incredible music. That is why Channel Africa is calling on all African musicians to submit their music. Musicians, remember to give us all your relevant information. Make your submissions at music@channelafrica.co.za. Submissions are your chance to be heard on radio. But sadly, they do not guarantee that you will be playlisted. All submissions will be carefully reviewed to see if they meet our station's requirement. Channel Africa, the African perspective.
Parlez-vous couramment le français? Êtes-vous passionné par la radio? Et êtes-vous qualifié pour travailler en Afrique du Sud? Envoyez-nous votre CV et votre 3 minutes démo en MP3 à @channelafrica.co.za pour avoir une chance de rejoindre la famille Channel Africa. Si vous n'avez pas de réponse après 14 jours, cela signifie que vous n'avez pas été retenu. Channel Africa, la perspective africaine.
Africa's voices, Africa's journeys. They're all on African Diaries.
It is 7 minutes before the show comes to an end. On standby, Morris Touch of the Afro Republic. He keeps you company between midnight and 3 a.m. in Central Africa time. Morris, how are you doing?
Sheilan Dikumana, how are you doing? I hope you can hear me loud.
I can, loud, clear, live, direct, all of those descriptors you're doing it, my brother. How are you?
I'm very well. What has been the conversation? I'm laughing over the conversation that you're having. Yesterday you were touching on persuasion. Was it persuasion? No. Yeah.
Absolutely. Hey, you came in with imagine this, imagine that. I said Morris is on the money. Well done, sir. On the money you were. Today we spoke about the memorandum that was submitted to the Minister of Health, as well as, of course, addressing the Department of Health and the healthcare system here in South Africa. And the idea was to address obstetric violence and bring a stop to this, change the culture and the healthcare system that we currently see. And so that was the conversation in the first hour. Then we reflected on a conversation that we had with Christelle Aletti, who is a content creator. She's based in Uganda, and hers is to end GBV. I mean, she came up with a rather intriguing and, if you will, a brow-raising video speaking about how she is aiming to beat 1,000 men. Morris, there's a whole context to that, so don't take that by the chin and run with it. She joined us and she was just explaining to us how her desire is to see GBV fully eradicated in the context of Uganda. It is quite rife on that end. Anyway, what comes up on the Afro Republic?
A fantastic conversation following a fantastic show following fantastic conversations. Tuesday it is, Wednesday it is, and we get also into conversation. We've got an artist that we're supposed to hang out with and just try and get as much out of them as far as their journey in music, art, and culture is concerned. Having come from Africa and now conquering big stages in Europe and the Americas. So that's one artist that we're going to be talking to a little bit later on, around 1 a.m. That's Afro Republic for you. And we'll also experience the world of music, beautiful music. That's between 12 and 3 o'clock. I can tell you that we'll connect with the continent of Africa and take you to some fantastic destinations. Yesterday we spoke about the Serengeti, one phenomenal place, and we also spoke about the cradle of humankind. And today, for you to find out what we're talking about, you gotta stay with us, and that will happen at exactly 10 minutes to 3. Otherwise, it's Afro Republic live, switched on in the next coming, I think, 5 minutes. 4 minutes to be exact. The show will
Morris, we are losing you. Oh, there we go. That is indeed the show. Morris, thank you so much for joining us.
Hear me.
Oh, Morris, the network does not want us to network. It does not want us to connect. But you know what? Because we trust you, my brother, we're going to let you take over at exactly midnight. 3 minutes before Morris Touch of the Afro Republic does his thing. For me, of course, it's time to say goodbye. Let's say thank you to the team that was. I saw that Mr. Mfundo Gobese is here, I think, and Mr. Easy Makaya on digital. We had Kitty Petla on production and Tumelo Mokwena on technical. The name is Sheilan Dikumana, and until we meet again, cheers.